Hello fellow traders, this is Paul Limmel. Got another new stock here. This is a pretty interesting play, just the way it's been setting up. It's coming out of the key TM7 cycle. It's quite a while after that breakout of that line. But actually the primary trend line was a TY2 cycle. We'll get more into that in a minute here. But first, before we dive in, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe. It really helps us reach more traders like you and keeps you updated on our latest trading tips. Okay, let's look at the cycle breakdown on this. Again, these are some long-term cycles, and you know, if you were to look at this chart in the middle of that, you might be trying to figure out, well, where the heck is my entry going to be at? And again, if you pay attention to our key cycles, again, the over and over and over, you're going to see this TM7 cycle set up. So if you had done nothing but wait until that TM7 cycle set, you'd be in pretty good shape to catch close to that bottom. But I'll show you an even better way to look at this big picture on this. Now, cycle breakdown on this 2 BMI vector of 1, this is back in 2021, and then we had a TM4 cycle set up off of that. We finally got outside of the 200 MA. Now this low down here, this initial low before it crossed the 200 MA, was right in that $3 PPP zone. And when we came back to retest that, that was actually a pretty good buy point, just to buy a retest of those prior lows. You would have been very close to the bottom there. But another way to look at it cycle wise is the TM7 cycle set. Again, that's about right here. But off this peak right here, you have 3 cycles. You got the 1.5 month cycle TM1. You got the 3.5 month cycle. Let me see here. That's right here. Right, this line right here. 1, 2, 3, 3.5, and then you have the 5 to 7 plus over here. So TM3 plus around 8 months, a little bit over the actual TM3 cycle. But also we have about a 4-month high. A lot of times you want to look at a 6-month high before a bottom sets, a permanent bottom sets on it. But pretty close to that on that little pullback here. And you're in around $4. So you can see a really nice move off the floor so far. And what we have now, we're well outside of that primary cycle, a TY2 cycle. It's a 3.5-year cycle. And you can see how powerful these cycles are. You got, once you get the breakout of the TY2, you get a retest back into that trend line. The first low right there is right in that box, a little bit above the 750 psychological price point. You got a retest even higher right there. So right now we have a new channel forming going north. You got BMI coming out of here, about 3.3 BMI, vector of 1 on that. And let's look at the cup action on this advance. And you get a TM1 1.5 month cycle there, 1, 2, 3, 3.5 month cycle there. So it's really orderly. You can see right here, you see the price is squeezing. You get higher highs and higher lows. You get the cycle squeeze coming here. Now you're in the PBC zone over here. If you're unfamiliar with any of the trading terms I'm using, you can find our club lingo at bigkundentradingclub.club/lingo. Now technically what you have coming in here now is a Deuterium pattern. This is coming out of the base. It's not as powerful as one that's got a no overhead supply above it, but when you have this strong of a breakout, again 3 BMI, and you have the TM2 cycle setting up near that left cup pivot, so you basically have a price squeeze coming in. So it's a very strong pattern and should get continuation north. You got a TD4 cycle, a 10 to 13 day cycle right here, and the channel off of lows. You can see right here, this looks like it's going to hold that moving average there. You know, also has a $15 psychological price point right there. So this one looks good for continuing. As far as targets, it's hard to tell right now. I would say at least you get a better picture once we get outside the that high right there. It's about $25. At that point, it's going to be close to 700 or so off of the floor, and then we'll have to look at the quality of the price action on a pullback from there if we get one. So overall looks pretty good. It can run quite a bit. So obviously had a couple of stock splits. I doubt that was a 240 original price, but yeah, there's a 1 for 700 stock split back there. So yeah, this is a again, strong one coming off the floor. We'll get a better picture of exits on it based on the price action once we get near the major resistance up here around the $25 area. But get a good strong trend and should continue. DCTH Delcath Systems Inc. If you're interested in our trading style and want to join the club or get one-on-one coaching, head over to cycletradingtraining.com. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care.